Hi guys, how are you doing? Hopefully you're having a good day or night whenever you see this. This is going to be a general reading for Aquarius for January 17th through the 31st. It is a general reading, so it can cover anything from family, friends, work, love, health, etc. So take it how it resonates for you if it does. And if it doesn't resonate, always feel free to check your moon, rising, and sun sign, and you can do that online by getting a free birth chart. So like I'm a Sagittarius, but my moon's in Aquarius. So a lot of times when I read my own stuff or horoscopes, I check both my Sag and my Aquarius. So anyway, with that being said, Aquarius, we're doing something a little different. I've pulled all your tarot cards already out to save some time, and then I'll still pull your 2 oracle cards at the end. All right, so let's get into it. I'm going to do this sound bell real quick for some grounding and healing. Okay, Aquarius. Let's get into your reading here. So real quick, the first row is energy starting around January 17th. It could be a little bit before, a little bit after. Continuing for the rest of the week, we're already into this upcoming weekend. And then the last row is the last week and weekend of the month. All right. So Aquarius, we have 8 of Pentacles in the upright position, the Hierophant in the reverse, Empress and Emperor in reverse, King of Wands in reverse, 10 of Wands upright, and 10 of Pentacles upright. And then we'll get into your confirmation cards later. Okay, so to start your reading off here, Aquarius, so you have the 8 of Pentacles card, which talks about taking inventory of all the hard work you've done and all the hard work that possibly still needs to be done. It can also talk about taking stock of if you're working hard enough or you're overworking, and it can also talk about delegating tasks, okay? So when you see here, this goat on the mountain, you see he's already up pretty high, right? But he still has a ways to go. So those are those things I just talked about. So not a bad card to start the reading off with. It's always good to take inventory of how we're doing with something. It could be work, it could be a project, it could be a relationship, platonic, romantic, friends, family, etc. So take it how it resonates for you. And I always say, if you're new to my readings, Aquarius, if this isn't you, it could be the person you're dealing with or the general situation. All right. Okay. So the next card you have here, Aquarius, is the Hierophant in reverse. This talks about possibly feeling a little bit of a lack of faith about something. It could be that there is a teacher or mentor that possibly has let you down, or some type of, I don't want to say religion, it could be a spirituality, something you could have a lack of faith in here, Aquarius. And if it's not that, it could be that before people were looking to you as a teacher and a mentor, and you're feeling not the best in your abilities or skills right now. Okay, so I'm going to show you the card how it normally comes out in the upright position. So you see this polar bear here in the winter time on his iceberg, and you see the northern lights in the background and the keys in the foreground. So when you normally see this card, there's a priest in the center and 2 people on each side looking up to him, right? So it's about looking up to somebody to try to find answers from them, when really you can find them within yourself most of the time, right? But it did come out reversed or upside down. So those are the things we just talked about. Okay. Now, your next card here, Aquarius, is the Emperor in reverse. This is a feeling of some type of lack of support, possibly a little bit of restless energy, A little bit of not feeling all the way in your power again about something. This could definitely relate to the Hierophant. If you, the Hierophant in reverse that we just talked about, if you're second guessing your skills or abilities about something, this could also go with that. So let me show you the card in the upright position. So you see this ape here with his wand, and he's very confident. He's got a lot of abundance around him. He's very peaceful, right? And he's got all the support that he needs with all this abundance around him, okay? So it did come out reversed or upside down, like we talked about. So lack of confidence, not feeling fully supported or abundant, feeling a little bit of restlessness or second guessing your abilities in some way, okay? Now, Aquarius, your next card here is the King of Wands in reverse. Again, there's just like these last three cards talk about some type of lack of confidence here. And it could be something related to this work or project or relationship that you're taking stock of, like when we started the reading with the Eight of Pentacles. So with this King of Wands in reverse, in the upright position, you see this little guy. I don't know what kind of animal he is. I can look it up in a moment. But he looks like some type of little, I don't know, he's not a rat. I'll have to look it up because I don't want to say the wrong thing. But anyway, he's got his wand and his crown here, and he's laying down very comfortable, right? He's comfortable in himself. He's like vulnerable to predators, but he doesn't really care. And so when it came out reverse, like it did for you, that's that lack of confidence, maybe not feeling fully comfortable, not feeling comfortable about being vulnerable about something here, Aquarius. But I'll look up the animal in just a moment here. Now, the next card you have, Aquarius, is the Ten of Wands in the upright position. This is the card about, since it is 10, it could be completion of something, a journey, a project, an end of a cycle here. But normally when you see this card in other decks, there would be a guy carrying all these wands on his back, and he's going up these stairs, and he only has a few stairs left, and then there's a castle at the top, right? So it's like coming, like I said, to the end of a journey. You're almost done with something. You know, you have a lot of experience and knowledge about something that's gotten you to this point, okay? But I looked up ahead of time for you guys the message of the snail here, because there's a snail. You know, I didn't say that earlier at the bottom here of the wands, okay? And it's a cute little message real quick from the snail. It says, my hide and seek abilities connect me to the rebirthing power of my soul in its many physical forms, and my slimy silver trails track the natural magnetic pull of the earth. As I travel through my physical life, I am totally contained on this journey and need nothing more than what and who I am. Allow me to show you how you can travel your own path, unencumbered and unrestricted. And so also this book always has these like journal prompts, right? But it just goes back to like what the meaning of the card is here. And so it says, do you have a problem saying no to others? If so, why? What lessons have you learned that you no longer need to keep learning? What are you currently feeling? Where are you currently feeling anger and resentment towards others? And so I like the part where it says, what lessons have you learned that you no longer need to keep learning? Because you're coming to an end of something, beginning of something else, right? So when we talked about Aquarius, you had these three cards here that all talk about some type of lack of confidence, lack of faith in your abilities, lack of feeling fully powerful in your element, not wanting to be possibly vulnerable about something. And so that could be, you know, what this message is saying is that you don't need to keep learning this same lesson over and over again, right? And so it seems like towards the end of the month, you will come to that place, Aquarius, where you're saying, okay, I've learned this lesson enough. So real quick, I wanted to look up the King of Wands to see what kind of animal he is, because um, I just like to know. Let's see. Here we go. It's a Tasmanian devil. I would have never gotten that. Okay. So I'm going to read his message right here. Okay, even though it's reversed, I'm just going to read it real quick. It says, I know you think butter wouldn't melt in my mouth, but don't be a fool. I command and expect nothing but respect. You would do well to hold a certain amount of fear in my presence, because whether I bless you or not depends on how you make me feel. You see, this is all about me. How you think or feel is irrelevant. Keep that in mind and we will get along just fine. And even though this card for you came out in the reverse, again, it's the same kind of messages here with the journal prompts. It says exactly, where do you need to build your confidence? How are you letting others dictate the terms of your personal experience? What action have you been putting off because you fear the level of risk? Okay, very interesting. So yeah, we'll keep going with all that being said, Aquarius. I just saw that there was a comment there. I'm not sure they're still here. But yeah, I could do a quick reading for you at the end of this. So if you just come back or stick with me, I will try to do that for you. So Aquarius, yes, your last card here is another 10, the 10 of Pentacles. This is a beautiful card, okay? So it's all about abundance, happy times with family, having all that you need. Okay, it's really peaceful energy, a lot of creativity. You see this happy rabbit family here in front of their little home. Okay, so this is another card that talks about the ending of something, end of a relationship, end of a cycle, and the beginning of something new. So that is very nice, Aquarius. Okay. So hopefully you'll see that even though the reading started off a little rough in the beginning with some things we needed to work on, it seems like towards the end of the month, at the beginning of next month, things will be a little hopefully smoother for you. All right, so real quick, we're going to do your confirmation cards here. So you have the Justice card in the upright position, 7 of Swords in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so the Justice card is all about balance, right? You see this woman holding her sword and her balance scales. Her sword is upward, so when we talk about your mental capacity, this is all about intellect, having all your emotions in check. This is beautiful. Okay, there's a lot of abundance in this card as well. She looks fully grounded. She looks very spiritual. She's in her zone. Okay, so when this Justice card is confirming the 8 of Pentacles upright and the King of Wands in reverse, this is basically telling us that you were in the energy in the beginning of this reading of the goat, okay? You were feeling really balanced. Normally the goat is the earth sign Capricorn. And Capricorn and any earth signs are very grounded, right? They like balance, okay? And so this is when you were taking stock of all the hard work you've done and all the hard work you still need to do. And being honest with yourself if you're not working hard enough or if you're overworking, and just trying to achieve more of a balance in whatever it is, whether it's work, a project, a relationship, okay? Now, when the Justice card is confirming the King of Wands in reverse, this is basically saying that when this guy is upright, this little Tasmanian devil we were just talking about, you can see his body posture. He's like completely comfortable in his own skin. He's vulnerable to predators and he doesn't care, right? He's like, come on and test me, right? So because it came out reverse and it talked about your lack of confidence, like the other couple of cards you had here, it's just being a balance, right? So you don't want to be a cocky jerk or whatever, as they say, but you want to have a balance between having a healthy ego and having a healthy amount of confidence and not taking it too far. Okay. Now, with the 7 of Swords in reverse, this is a great card to have in the reverse position. When it's upright, this person is carrying too much. It's really heavy. There might be people around that want to try to help you, but they're not up to the task. Okay, so just feeling really overburdened. but it came out upside down. So that means you're letting that go, Aquarius, which is beautiful. Hopefully finding people that can be up to the task to help you, or just, again, not taking on everything. Okay, so when the Seven of Swords is confirming the Hierophant in reverse, when I was saying before that you could have been some type of teacher or mentor to someone, or people were looking to you for answers, but you felt some type of lack of confidence in your abilities. It could be because you were just overwhelmed with all of these people looking to you for answers in some way. And so this is just saying that you need to not take on everything and reground yourself. And when you do that, then you can, guide people, but you can't answer things for them. They have to find the answers themselves. You can point in the direction, but yeah, hopefully you understand what I'm saying with that. Hold on, I just saw a comment. Let's watch some Gordon Ramsay. Come on, let's forget about this stressful crap our minds make up. Okay. All right. So yeah, if you want to watch Gordon Ramsay's the cooking show, I think, right, Ryan? So yeah, if you want to take a break from all the stress, it's always good to take in an activity that you like doing. And so if it's a cooking show or whatever, that is good. But yeah, back to what we're confirming here with the cards. Okay, so with the Ten of Wands and the upright position, confirming the Seven of Swords in reverse, this is just basically saying when you get to the end of this journey, you can put some of this heavy burden down that you already have started to do, and come to the place that you'll say, okay, I learned a lot from this. I have a lot of experience, but it's now time to move on. Like the snail said, you don't want to keep relearning the same lesson, okay? All right, and your last confirmation card here, Aquarius, is the Page of Pentacles in reverse. This is talking about there could be some small opportunity to something that didn't come through or wasn't well received or was put on hold. It could also talk about not being open to learning something new in the recent past, or the person you're dealing with, or general situation. Okay, because when the page is in the upright position, he's offering his little bit of abundance. He's got a little bit of enlightenment. He's trying to move forward in his abundance, right? But it came out reverse. And also he's looking like he wants to give that pentacle to somebody. So when this is confirming the Emperor in reverse, this is just basically telling us, that you, Aquarius, could have been not feeling fully confident or in your power or fully abundant about something, a little bit of restlessness in the recent past, because something didn't come through, small opportunity offer that either you wanted to give or someone wanted to give to you, or just the universe give to you, and it you maybe didn't like this offer, or the other person didn't like it, or it just didn't come through, and that could have also led to this lack of confidence here. Okay. Now, when the Page of Pentacles in reverse is confirming the Ten of Pentacles upright, when you get to this place at the end of the month or the beginning of February, Aquarius, where you suddenly feel all this abundance, you feel safe, you're with friends and family, you have all this creativity, this peaceful energy here with the Ten of Pentacles, and it's basically saying you're able to get to that point because hopefully you got over this disappointment about this Page of Pentacles in reverse, or if it is about something where you didn't want to learn something new, now you're able to be open to learning something new because you feel the support of your friends and family and this abundance around you. Okay, Aquarius. So that's it as far as your tarot. But let's get you some quick lighter oracle cards before you go. All right. Just give me a second here. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. January 17th to 31st. What does Aquarius need to see? What does Aquarius need to know? Okay. You're already doing it. Stop overthinking and keep facing your true north. All right, very nice. I like that for you, Aquarius. Beautiful. Nice little positive message there. All right, one more here. Yeah, I think that the overthinking could be also the Page of Pentacles. When I said it was in reverse, that you weren't wanting to learn something new, it could have just been maybe not learning something new, but stopping an old habit of overthinking. All right, so let's get you one more card here, Aquarius. And you are an air sign, so that is a tendency too, right? Because you're in your head, so it's always a nice reminder. All right, Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. Messages for Aquarius. January 17th through the 31st. What's Aquarius have to see? What's Aquarius? It's January 31st. Messages for Aquarius. Oh, you got the polar bear, which is so funny because that Hierophant in reverse had a polar bear on it, so that's kind of cool. Let me show you here. Look at these polar bears. Okay, let's see real quick what it has to say. It's a beautiful card here. Looks like there's somebody in this robe, a human hand like coming out here. Okay, it says the polar bear symbology is power, wisdom, and peace. The Inuit people consider the polar bear, which they call Nanook, to be powerful and wise. The legend of, okay, I cannot pronounce this, Quoquauchinka, okay, I can't even, describes a 10-legged polar bear living in the Arctic ice pack who renounced the violence of his four-legged relatives and attempted to create a community based on peace and love. In this painting entitled Playing with the North Wind, the bear dances and plays with the wind, a symbol of spiritual energy. The raised forepaw of the bear in the painting appears to be waving goodbye. Okay. Anyway, that's just like some background about the polar bear and certain cultures that I mispronounced, so sorry about that. But anyway, it's just talking about basically here power, wisdom, and peace, right? And the Justice card too. If things are more balanced, they're more peaceful, right? What else do we have? The Ten of Pentacles here at the end is a very peaceful energy as well. So that is beautiful, Aquarius. All right. So that is your reading. I'm not sure that other person is still here. Yes, overthinking is horrible, right? I don't know. They wanted me to do a quick read for them, but they left, I think. Yeah. So yeah, if you watch this later, you can always try to catch me in a live, like towards the end of the reading, and I don't mind doing a quick reading for you. But yeah, I'm gonna try to see how my schedule is, but start doing maybe once every 2 weeks. I can do something where I come on for an hour and I just do one question answers from people, and I'm going to start a list to do that, like once people come in the room, and then cut it off at a certain point. So if you want to look out for that next one, or again, try to find me in a live. Yeah, anyway, Aquarius, thank you so much for all your support as always. If you like this video and you're new to YouTube, I have to remind people because my friend was like, well, I don't want to just subscribe. I don't have money. And I was like, it's free. It's literally free to subscribe. All it means is it's going to let you know when I put out new videos. So if you want to do that, at the bottom right corner, there's like a little bell icon. You just click it and make sure it's active, and then you'll know when I put out new videos. But other than that, thank you guys so much. I hope you have a beautiful day or night whenever you see this or continue to. And yeah, I'll see you guys soon. I'm going to take a quick break and come back with Pisces. All right. Thank you guys so much. All right. Bye.